It's been more than 2 weeks since we gave our first impressions on the OnePlus Nord 3. The official price in Malaysia is also out and it retails for 2,199 ringgit or US $470. But with so many great mid-rangers in the market already, is the OnePlus Nord 3 still worth the attention? Let's dive into the full review. The Nord 3 is one of the most exciting smartphones that OnePlus has produced. It continues to impress me with its sleek 8.15mm profile and super slim screen bezels. The glass back makes it more premium than previous Nords, while it still has the iconic alert slider and an IR blaster on the top for controlling home appliances. Measuring at 6.74 inches, the Nord 3's AMOLED display has a higher resolution than many similar class phones at 2772 by 1240 pixels. It also refreshes adaptively from 40Hz to 120Hz with a peak brightness of 1450 nits, which is a pretty good display, and not to mention that it supports playing HDR content on Netflix. The Nord 3 features dual stereo loudspeakers that sounds loud and clear but lacks bass, which isn't surprising considering how slim the phone is, and I don't expect them to fit in larger speakers. It does support Dolby Atmos and sounds great when watching movies. Here's how they sound like. Powering the OnePlus Nord 3 is the MediaTek Dimensity 9000 processor paired with 16GB of RAM and 256GB of storage. And it is what makes the phone so different from previous Nords, as this is a flagship-grade hardware that was used on last year's flagships, and you can still find the very same chipset powering some phones this year. The Nord 3 is very impressive in launching and switching between apps. It also handles gaming well with no performance throttle after gaming for 30 minutes. But on top of that, Oxygen OS 13.1 is the thing that really brings out the best of the Nord 3, as there isn't any bloatware pre-installed and it is a very optimized and lightweight skin. OnePlus is also committing to 4 years of OS upgrades and 5 years of security patches, and that's a big win for its customers. Interestingly, the OnePlus Nord 3's main camera is sourced directly from the OnePlus 11, which is an optically stabilized 50MP Sony IMX890 sensor. Though it doesn't get the Hasselblad suite of color profiles and tuning, you can get decent quality shots out of it in both bright outdoors and low light. Though the thing I'm not satisfied is the really bad shutter lag that doesn't allow me to capture fast-moving objects. Video recording quality is also rather mediocre despite supporting up to 4K 60fps, and there's no image stabilization when recording on that specs. The front 16MP camera is also another disappointment, though it will take casual selfies just fine, but images can turn out to be noisy even when used in proper lighting. The Nord 3 is juiced by a 5000mAh battery and supports 80W super volt fast charging. It has no issues lasting me a heavy workday with a 5-hour screen on time and connected to 5G networks on a single charge, and it only takes about 40 minutes to be fully charged from 10%. Ultimately, the OnePlus Nord 3 is the most upgraded Nord series that will appeal a lot to OnePlus fans. It brings many premium flagship features but charges customers at a much lower price than the flagship OnePlus 11. It is sufficient for those who want a fast-performing smartphone but don't really care much about cameras. At 2,199 ringgit, the OnePlus Nord 3 is an easy recommendation, and you should definitely consider getting one if you have set your eyes on it. So yeah, that's all for my thoughts on the OnePlus Nord 3. Do let me know what you think in the comments down below, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos coming right up, and I'll see you guys in the next one.